Hey guys, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. It is, and I quote, 8:32 a.m. Central Standard Time. 30 top up degrees. If you have a convertible, you'll have the top up on a day like this. Correct. But it is a cool day. This is February the 11th, 2018, and it's cool. 30 degrees, like I said, I think. But anyway, this is a totally different topic. Saturday in the mail, I got a little postcard from the Texas Department of Public Safety. Just a little postcard, and just was addressed to resident. And what it was doing was notifying everybody in our 4 neighborhood area, which is about, 200 homes. I don't know if it's that many, maybe less, if there's 4 subdivisions in one little community area in the country where I live. But anyway, it was to notify us, the card was notifying everyone in that area that a person charged with sexual assault or a sexual predator or something had moved into the area, gave the physical address, had a picture of the individual. They're like 30 years old, male. Anyway, and and underneath the picture it says risk level, and in big bold letters it says high. I'm not kidding you. And I thought, now how would I like to be the parent of some young girls in that area? God almighty, you'd have to just totally freak out. And then I think on the other side of the coin, I think about this individual. Apparently it showed that he had spent 3 years in the pen. And I thought, supposedly he's, quote, paid his dues to society. So why haven't you gotten off his back? You think it's going to make it any better by sending these cards around and having him made a target for every mad daddy in the neighborhood? This is Texas, you understand? And you got to know everybody in that neighborhood is armed to the teeth. And, I don't know. But anyway, I just thought that's the first time, I'm 72 years old, that I have ever gotten anything like that in the mail. Ever. That there was a, quote, sexual predator in our area. Well, what are you supposed to do? Why do they notify you? To put you on notice? If they think the guy's going to commit a crime, they need to haul him into jail, okay? And all it does, at least as far as I can see, is it depress property values. Can you imagine the houses right next to this guy? They're private. I don't think any of them are for sale anyway, but if they had been for sale, they just lost 50% of their value overnight. Get out of here. And here's another thing. In Austin, Texas, in a fairly well-to-do subdivision, some of these were people from another country. I won't mention the name of the country because that way you don't draw these hasty generalizations, that everyone is that way. But anyway, it was some people from another country, and what they did was they found out that if they could get a sexual predator to move into an area where the homes were fairly high priced and there were several homes for sale, and in Austin apparently, or in some places, they make them put a sign in the yard that says, sexual predator lives here or some kind of crap. And anyway, they would hire these people that had these records to move into neighborhoods and put that sign in the yard so it would depress the property values by about a third. Then they would move in and buy those homes at the depressed value and then move the guy to another neighborhood. This guy's making money off being a predator, But it's just the crazy world we live in, But I thought, how would I like to be a parent about 2 or 3 little girls, about the girl that he assaulted or whatever, I don't know what he did, but she was 16. It had all the info in the back of the card, his charges, his aliases, and age, date, birth, everything. I mean, I guess I ought to send him a birthday card because it may be his last one coming up. But, yeah, you got to know that, yeah, but, I just thought that was fascinating. That's a totally new thing that happened to me, and I thought I'd pass it along. Have any of y'all ever had anything like that happen? I wonder. I don't know. Something else I'll touch on while I'm thinking about it. I was reading the comments this morning, and I noticed that catchphrase, Rusty's Rangers. Who came up with that anyway? I didn't. I didn't come up with that, but somebody did. And whoever it was, it stuck. I remember one time there was a insurance group. It was owned by the Mormons. It was a Mormon deal. It was A.L. Williams. It was buy term insurance and invest the difference. And they had this whole package where you would, you'd buy the term insurance and invest the difference in a mutual fund. And I had a cousin that was involved in that, and he was good. He was making good money at it. And anyway, it was kind of like Amway, or something like, where they recruit people. It's a pyramid thing. You get people under you, and they make money, and you make a little money off of them, and it's just a typical pyramid. And but anyway, they had a meeting in Lakeway, Texas, and I went. I was married to one of my women. I don't remember which one. Yeah, I do too. But anyway, we went there. It was a nice place, and they had these meetings. And I remember, I won't give you, well, I can't hardly say it without giving you his last name. Well, anyway, I'll change it up a little bit so you won't know who it was. But anyway, his group was called Larry's Legion, okay? And he wanted me to be part of his legion. And I thought, hell, I don't want to be part of your legion. I want to be my own legion. I mean, And but it was really interesting. But whenever I saw that Rusty's Rangers, I thought, here we go with Larry's Legion again. But anyway, it is cute. Where did that come from? I don't know. Rusty's Rangers. Whoever came up with it, pat yourself on the back. It stuck like glue. It's like my nickname, Rusty. People wonder where I got that nickname. Well, it came from an uncle. I mean, he thought I was going to be redheaded and freckled, I guess. And he came up with the nickname Rusty. And I don't know who it was. I just remember being told it was, quote, one of my uncles. But the only name I can ever remember when I was a kid was Rusty. I don't remember I don't remember any other name. I mean, when I went to school, everybody called me Rusty. I mean, that was it. And when I went into town, it was, hey, Rusty, how you doing? How's your dad doing? I just made the assumption I was Rusty, and I guess I am. I still am. In Spanish, I think it's called mojoso. It means like corrosion or something. But anyway, I just dingling around here this morning. I'm going to the new HEB. I might do a video of it if it's not too crowded this morning. I'm getting there on a Sunday morning before 9 or right about 9. Shouldn't be too bad. And, of course, all the Sunday morning churchers will be in church. And maybe I'll be able to I need to do my walking, and I want to do a video. But yeah, the thing about the sexual predator, I thought that was totally, I don't know what to think about that. I don't know if I'm for that notification or against the notification. I mean, you could say you're for it because, yeah, at least it puts the parents on notice that you've got this guy in your neighborhood, and the risk is high. I guess it means high that he's going to do it again. And I'm thinking, well, if he's going to do it again, come on. But anyway, they can't arrest a man until he's committed a crime. Yeah, they can't arrest a man for evil thoughts, blah, blah, yet. But, that the pro side is, yeah, they're on notice now. There is a guy there. They can be alert, or, at least they're aware. I guess that's what they made the people in the neighborhood aware. But they also made them paranoid. because now anything that this guy does, I mean, if he sits on his front porch and watches the sunset, he ain't going to enjoy it because it's going to look like a parade coming up and down in front of his house. Oh golly! And then the pro side is they made them aware. The con side is they made them paranoid. Because you got to know that these young mothers and daddies are saying, "Hold on here, guys," and you got to know they're calling the sheriff's department and saying, "What the hell is going on?" But anyway, that was just interesting. And then the Rusty's Rangers stuff and all of that. Yeah. But it is fun, guys. I'm enjoying it. Enjoy it while it's here because it doesn't last. Nothing lasts forever. Not a thing. Not a thing. How long will this bubble last? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm enjoying it while it's here. Looking forward to doing some traveling soon. Already getting myself mentally prepared for the things I'll be needing to do when I'm on the road. Like I listened to my Pandora this morning using my smartphone only rather than using the Google smart speaker. And the reason is I don't plan to use the Google smart speaker when I'm on the road. Maybe I might, I don't know, because you can use it using Bluetooth. As long as it's powered up, you can do it. We'll see. It depends on how the solar goes. If I'm comfortable, if I can recharge the batteries comfortably in 3 hours, well, that means I've got a lot of excess, and so that way I'll probably do more. But initially, I'll go on the low side, use minimal stuff. Of course, the LED lights inside the RV don't use hardly anything, and the 12-volt pump, I won't. You can't hardly count it. It won't run maybe 3 minutes a day. Even when I'm taking a shower, I'll just turn it on, turn it off. Because the 12-volt pump, the water pump, whenever you have it on, it pressures up the lines, and then the pump only cuts on when you're running the water. So if I'm taking a shower, for example, I'm not going to just leave the water running. What I'll do is I'll turn the water on, get it to the temperature I want, and then wet a wash rag and do my stuff, and then rinse off real quick. And so that'll cut that usage down to about, I'm going to try to get by with about a half a gallon per shower. Why? I don't know, just for the fun of it. And then every now and then if I have a water hookup, then I can just bathe away, But anyway, I'm just kind of getting mentally prepared. And every time I do something, I ask myself, now, could I do this if I was dry camping or boondocking? And about 90% of the time, I'm in that position. So, there's some things I use electricity for, like I haven't used my oven, my little thing, for, a week or so, because I'm just trying to get by without it. I do everything on the 2-burner cooktop. With propane, and that's working out fine and dandy. There goes one of those little Coopers. They used to call them a flying shoebox. All right, men, 30 degrees, a little cool, but we got about 2 more days of this, then the lows move up to the middle 40s, highs in the 60s, and then just right on up, because by the 1st of March, we'll be in the 70s and 50s very comfortably here. Now, what it's going to be where I'm going to go camping, we'll see. But I'm going to wait patiently until it gets into till it gets right around 50 for the low. The lows are the problem. The highs, if the high is 60 or 80, that doesn't bother me. It's the lows in the morning when you get out of that bed, when you roll out, even though you can put on bundle up stuff and I can turn a burner on. I want to be comfortable. It's me, guys, me, my way, doing it my way. Got me some green tea and some dark chocolate almonds, and I got some other kind of nuts too. I got me and some other nuts. But I'll end this video up here in just a minute, guys. Y'all that think I do them too long, bye. Those that like the long ones, hello. As far as I'm concerned, I just do what I do, and yeah, this channel is not run by committee. Okay, this is a dictatorship. This is what you call a benevolent dictatorship, the perfect form of government. Believe it or not, that's true, in my opinion. A benevolent dictatorship would be ideal. Nice gray day, probably a little dark in the video, but fine and dandy, like hard rock candy. Dolly Parton. Whatever happened to her? She's still around? At one time, she was going to have a breast reduction. Yep. A lot of young women having implants to get bigger breasts. Old Dolly had too much. Crazy thing about that, isn't it? I remember when they first came out with implants, my first wife had to have some. I don't know why, but she did. I told her, I said, look, you're fine with me, babe, but no, she's... So, you know, that should have put a red light on my mind. She wasn't worried about me. She was worried about somebody else. But anyway, so she did. And they were silicone implants. I don't know what they use now. They probably use concrete. But she did have implants, and they caused her some problems for a while. I don't know if that there was a type of implant that when the ladies flew on airplanes at certain altitudes, it would cause them pain because those things would expand. And but anyway, Vanity Fair, you know what I mean? Vain. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Yeah, if you want to attract that, if you need that to attract a man, you might want to consider looking at yourself in the mirror, because sure you want to do that. It's a way of life now, hell. I guess it's kind of like braces. Used to be very, very, very few people did it. Now if you don't have perfectly straight teeth, there's something wrong with you. I know an old woman that had dental implants at 76, $10,000 worth. Wow. But, you know, you got the money and you want to look good. I guess that's what you do. Well, here we are at the new HEB, and I'm hoping it ain't packed. I'm hoping the new has kind of worn off of it a little bit. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like, well, see, I don't know how, they apparently didn't plan too well for their parking based on what I see here, because they still got that fence up and there just is not much parking. So yeah, it's slammed again. Well, it's not really that slammed, it's just that there's hardly any room. I'd like to find me there's no way you're going to find an out-of-way space here. HEB, family-owned grocery store. If you go in the left side as you're facing the store, you go in the pharmacy entrance. If you go in the other side, you know, I've got one of those deals because I had plantar fasciitis, and the doctor gave me one of those things to hang on the mirror, so I guess I'll use it right now. Why not? I've had it for years. It's dated. Hell, he dated it 2028. But anyway, we won't be here long, and they got more of them open, so I don't feel bad. But having said that, guys, from Central Texas, USA, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, 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 anything you want, but use the link to Amazon products in the description of my video. I appreciate it. I get a small commission, and it doesn't cost you a dime. I'm an Amazon affiliate. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight if that's what you want to do. Then take deep breaths. Deep, hold it for a few seconds, and breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure is good for you. And what else? Stretch, walk. I've already done my stretches. Now I'm fixing to go do my walking. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day, great Sunday, and we'll talk here in a little bit because I'm going to do a HEB video. Bye-bye.